Hello, my lovely Group 2s. It is Monday, the 18th of January, and this week we are going to be looking at sentences and reading sentences. Now, there are some top tips that I need to give you and teach you before we can start reading sentences, okay? Now, what is a sentence? A sentence is made up of lots of words. It could be 4 words, it could be 10 words, okay? And your sentence is normally trying to say something. It's normally trying to get something across. There's always a capital letter at the start and there's always a full stop at the end. That's how you know that that is a sentence. Now, what is the difference between a sound and a word? Okay, now sounds are the individual letters that make the specific sounds, like a k, k or a p or a t. Now, words are made up of lots of these sounds, and in a sentence, you'd normally have more sounds than you would words, okay? So, for example, an a, that is a sound, whereas mat, let me move that for you, mat is a word. Now, how many words are in this sentence? So you need to count the words, not the sounds, the whole words. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 words in this sentence. Now, how many words are in this sentence? I think there might be a few more. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to see if you can count how many words are in this sentence, okay? Have you worked it out? Let's check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 words in one sentence. So there are 11 words in that sentence. Now, different question this time. We need to read it carefully. How many sounds are in this sentence? So those are the individual sounds, not the words. Okay, the individual sounds. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I've missed out a number. I've missed out number 7. Oh, goodness me, how silly. So there are actually only 10 sounds in this sentence, but you can see that they are the individual sounds. Okay, so did you notice the difference? The sounds are the individual letters and the words are made up of the sounds. Okay, now the next step is when we are reading. I'm really big. There we go. When we are reading our sentences, the first thing you need to do is look out for those tricky words, okay? Those tricky words that we have learned. That's the first thing you need to do when you look at your sentence. So let's have a look at the first sentence. It says, go to the shop. Let's see if we can spot those tricky words. We've got go. That's a tricky word. Can you spot the next one? To is the next one. And finally, the. So go to and the are the tricky words in that sentence. Let's have a look at the next sentence. We'll read it together. I went to the bus and sat down. Now, can you spot the tricky words that are in that sentence? Let's have a look. We've got I, to, the, and that is all of them. So that is the first thing you need to do before you read your sentence is spot those tricky words, okay? Now, your next thing that you need to do is spot the digraphs. Now, can you remember what a digraph is? A digraph is 2 letters that go together to make just one sound, okay? Can you spot them in this sentence? Let's read the sentence. I want to go to the shop to check if there is a mess. Can you see where there are two letters that make one sound? Let's have a look. There is sh, a s, and a h together make the sh sound for shop. We've got ch, a curly k, and a h together make the ch sound. We've got the big noisy k, k, a curly k and a kicking k together make the k sound. We've got this one. Now, I'm not sure if we've done this one, but it's a t and a h together make the sound. And the last one we've got is a s and a s together make one big loud s. Brilliant. Well done if you managed to spot those digraphs. Now, it's really important that all sentences must have a capital letter at the start. Okay, now those are the big letters. So that's when we know that our sentence has started. And there's always a full stop at the end. That means that we know you've finished your sentence and you don't want to write any more. Okay, now can you spot the digraph and the tricky words in this sentence? Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to have a look to see if you can spot the digraph and the tricky words. Okay, do you think you've managed to spot them? Let's have a look. The first word was a tricky word. It's the. And there's another the. Two tricky words. And now I think there might be one digraph. One digraph. So one sound with two letters together. And it is ooh, a big long ooh, like you're licking that lollipop. Okay, now we've got some things to think about. This week, we are going to be practicing reading our captions, okay? You will need all of these top tips to be able to help you to read them. Now, can you discuss with your grown-ups what we've looked at in this lesson? So the things you need to look out for before you're able to read the sentence, okay? You need to look out for those tricky words. You need to look out for those digraphs. You need to make sure that you've got a full stop and a capital letter. All of these top tips will help you to be able to read the sentences that we're going to do this week, okay? Excellent. Thank you very much for a super lesson, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.